Break down what you just heard. That was top Democrat strategist James Carville rejecting the socialists, saying Democrats need to stop the schism in the party. He opposes these communists and their virulent anti-Israel, anti-Semitic positions, saying House Democrats, they should not even put this one socialist, Chevalier, on House committees. And then you heard a Democrat socialist who just won the primary for the New York State legislature saying Democrats, socialists, and communists, they want to undercut American exceptionalism. And Democrats are now in a panic. They're going to lose elections and midterms because of this. Voters don't like it nationwide. Nearly 4 million voters already fled blue Democrat states for GOP states since 2020. Millions of more likely on the move. Let's welcome back to the show Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, what do you make of this? President Trump said he will not let the U.S. become communist.
I think it's Christmas in June right now. If you are MAGA, if you are a supporter of the GOP, Liz, there you see the True Social post by the president. This will not, as you just stated, fly outside of places like New York or Washington State or D.C. In swing states, in swing districts from Pennsylvania to Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, North Carolina, Georgia, and other states around the country, you try to sell this. And this is not socialism, it's communism. Let's face it, it's not going to fly in any way, shape, or form. Democrats are digging their own hole here. And the establishment ones, guys like Carville, know exactly what's happening here, that if you embrace candidates like Zohran Mamdani and think that that could be a national brand, oh boy, you're going to be sorely mistaken in the 2026 midterms, and especially in 2028 if they decide to put forward AOC, a Democrat socialist, as their nominee, because she could lose 51 states, which is mathematically impossible. But trust me, that's how bad that will go.
Joe Concha, we've watched you. You've been warning America about what's going on here. They don't have a positive vision. They say America is evil. Nope. It's not. They claim it's racist. It is not. They want to overtax, seize control, destroy businesses. They're pro-Hamas terror groups. They're indoctrinating children in schools that they don't want to educate kids. They want to indoctrinate. They just want to grab power and slam people they don't like. Let's get your reaction to Democrat socialist communist Chevalier dodging on the question that she is a communist. Watch.
You're going to appear in all sorts of people's ads. All sorts of Republicans' ads to say, this is what you're going to get if you vote for the Democrats, a communist.
You know, I think that framing is one that I've been very proud to be able to say I don't respond to. What we need is Democrats who are actually going to present a positive vision, one that sets the tone for what we should be talking about.
They don't have a positive vision. And Joe, she's been accused of deleting her Twitter posts and her social media posts, thousands of them, slamming America, hating on America, hating on Americans, and showing her communist views about wanting to be anti-capitalist, seize private property, abolish borders, abolish prisons, and more. Joe.
Liz, you brought it up before with Kellyanne. On October 8, 2023, one day after the worst slaughter of Jews that we have seen since the Holocaust, she called America the terrorist and the imperialist state along with Israel, and says that America is the enemy. And now she's going to actually, represent the United States in Congress? This is crazy stuff, but I'll leave it here, Liz. She also says, Chevalier, that if you committed murder and you entered this country illegally, you should not be deported. End of story. There's your campaign ad, GOP. This is how you win the midterms, because if this is what Democrats are embracing, oh boy, it's going to be a very, very bad November coming up.
Thank you so much, Joe Concha, for keeping everybody informed. We appreciate you.